In this video, I'm going to show you how to trace a multi-layered image. I'm going to be using this for birthday party decorations for my son. So I go to Google Images and I save the images that I want onto my desktop so I can easily just pull them in just like that. And when I'm going to trace, I prefer to use a coloring page just because you have clean lines and it's much easier to get a trace on. And I save the actual a colored image of it just for color reference, so when I'm cutting I know what colors I need. So I'll trace my image, and I want all my black to be solid, so I'm going to click off high pass, and how it lined all the yellow is where the black is. It's all highlighted, so there, I like that. I'm going to trace. I'm going to keep this as a reference just so I know where my pieces go when I have to assemble it all, because what you'll do is you'll piece it together like a puzzle. So my image is traced, and I want to right click and release compound path. And there you see you have all your extra little squares come out. That's what you want. That's when you can pull pieces away and separate them. So I'll start with the back, which is the back outline, and I'll just pull it away. I'll just put it right there. And I'm going to go up to my paint can and color that in black, because when I cut it, that's what color I'm going to want it, so I have a good reference. And then his body, which is this one, I'm going to change to red, and I'm going to place that. His beak, I'm going to select that one, and then I'm going to hold my shift key on my computer and click the other one, release my shift key, right click, and group. This way, when I move one, they move together so they stay lined up properly. And when I change the color on this, something you can do is, I call this a paint Doppler. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call it. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go over to the beak on the colored image and click it. And that allows you to just borrow the color from the other image, so you know you have the proper color. And then with the eyes, I'm going to do the same as I did with the beak. I'm going to click on the whites of the eye, and then also, I believe these are his teeth. Release shift and group those. And then select white. And I'm going to pull those and place them. And these are for the eyes. They're black. I forgot to group, but they're selected, so I'm going to group those. And then those will pull down there. So now, when you go to cut, you can arrange on your mat, right here the beak, and when you arrange the paper on your mat, that's how you'll cut. So you'll cut this in red, the beak in orange, you'll cut the white, and then you'll also cut the black. So once they're all cut out, you just piece it together just like a puzzle, just like that. And another thing you can do if you don't want to deal with the blacks of the eye, having to place those little tiny pieces, you'll put them where you want them in the whites. That looks good to me. And what we'll do is we'll select everything there, the black of the eye and the white, go up to Object, Modify, and then over here Subtract All. And then when you pull that over, you'll see it's blank where that was. You subtracted it from the whites of the eye. And then when you go to place this, you'll just see the black of the background through. You won't have to deal with those little pieces. So that's how I do a multi-layer trace. You can do this with heat transfer vinyl or regular vinyl. In this case, I'm going to be using cardstock. So I hope that helped you guys. Thanks for watching.